The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender.
Azar! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Al Nassr are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Floated through. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Long pass correct.
Al Nassr grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And this is Lewandowski. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Nemecha. Azar. Rafinha. Nemecha. He's in a great position here. And this is Messi. Oh, he's burst through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that has been clubbed away. Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly. They get a throw in. Now it's Martinelli.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Torres receives it in a wide position, and that's a decent chance! It's loose, has another go! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Al Nassr go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Conte. Good ball over the top. And Torres! Oh, the ball's run loose here. The referee has given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nemecha can get it clear. Van Dijk. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hazard. And that has sent him sprawling. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution in progress.
And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tomori calmly anticipates. And the whistle goes for half-time. Al Nassr are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Al Nassr get the second half started. And this is Lewandowski. Lovely. Torres! Nemecha. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great ball, and he's in here. He saw the danger, and he went crashing in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Martinelli. Showing good feet. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's no flat, and a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Thinks about the... Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Odo. Al Nassr still have the cards to affect this game. Messi has found the net here, of course. Alexander-Arnold. And Rafinha. And it's Messi. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team...
And the shot! And now they can clear their lines. Martinelli. Messi. Robertson. So what can they make of this? And this is Torres. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Rafinha. Coming on the field is number 24,
Van Dijk.
Son Heung-min.
75 minutes played. And here's Azar.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a big header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Guys, please leave the like, guys. Like.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Kante simply refused to be outdone there. Lewandowski is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is having a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
No problem.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 15. Substitution.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Al Nassr take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Nmecha. And it's Son Heung-min. Odo. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Quick reminder today, please have
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
ഞാനിടാം ഞാൻ ഡീസന്റ് മാച്ച് കളിച്ചു തുടങ്ങുന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ, ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി മാച്ച് റൂം. ഓക്കെ, ഇതാണ് സംഭവം. Okay. Oh, neither now. Okay, okay. നിന്റെ കൂടെ ഞാൻ കളിച്ച് ജയിക്കത്തില്ല. നീ ഭയങ്കര കളിക്കാരനല്ലേ. നിന്റെ കൂടെ ഞാൻ കളിച്ച് ജയിക്കത്തില്ല. നീയാണ് എൻ്റെ ആശ. നീ പറയുന്ന പോലെ ഞാൻ കളിക്കാരെ അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും എല്ലാം മാറ്റുന്നത്. നീ കളി ജയിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യും, അവസാനം നീ പരാതി പറയുകയും ചെയ്യും, ഞാൻ ഫുള്ള് ക്ലിയറൻസാണ്, ഞാൻ കളിക്കുന്നില്ല, ഞാൻ ഫുള്ള് ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്ത് കളയുമെന്ന് പറയുകയും ചെയ്യും നീ. ഞാൻ സ്മാർട്ട് അസിസ്റ്റന്റ് ഓണാക്കിയിട്ടൊന്നുമില്ല, ചുമ്മാ അങ്ങ് തള്ളാതെ കേട്ടോ. സ്മാർട്ട് അസിസ്റ്റന്റ് ഓണാക്കുന്ന എവിടെ പോലും എനിക്കറിയില്ല. ഇല്ല.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Now, here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's had a hit! That's not gone well. Fallen! And it's a goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Big chance, must be! Look at the great chance! And for a moment, time stood still. And we have our very first corner. Robertson goes short. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Abbiati, in the context of the game, he must save it.
ധൈര്യമുണ്ട് പെനാൽറ്റി പുറത്തടിച്ചു. അവിടെ
Terrific save by Abbiati. No, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Palestine have their second corner now. He rises! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
ധൈര്യമില്ല, നീ ഇത് കേൾക്കാനല്ലേ, എനിക്ക് ധൈര്യം.
A probing pass, and this is Lewandowski.
Al Nassr are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Neymar. It's Neymar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Otto. And the shot! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's one-on-one, and he shoots! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
ഞാൻ ഒരു ബോൾ എടുത്തപ്പോഴേ നീ തെറ്റിന് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നു. അപ്പൊ ആർക്കാ പേര്? എനിക്കാണ് പേര്, നോക്കാണ് പേര്. എനിക്ക് പേരൊന്നുമില്ല. നീ ചോദിച്ചാൽ ജയിച്ചു, ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചാൽ തോറ്റി. ഞാൻ ഒരു ബോൾ എടുത്തപ്പോൾ നീ തെറ്റിന് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യും. അപ്പൊ ആർക്കാ പേര്?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Incoming delivery. Conte. Neymar. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Neymar really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Palestine go into the lead. Conte. We are into overtime. There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution.
So off we go once more. Al Nassr really need
face-to-face with... Goes for a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Robertson with the clearance. Khan getting this one clear.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're back on the ball again. Robertson charging forward down that flank. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And this is Owen. Kante gets rid without sophistication. And that's definitely not his best. Robertson. And Adams. Torres. Conte. Odo. Now that looks a decent ball. Owen. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. Rijkaard. Well, now he has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Palestine have their third corner. Robertson with the short one. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that is a nice touch. Pings it across. It's a goal kick. And reclaimed it in a trice. Yaya Toure. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's gone forward. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Dunk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Palestine finding their passes. Park Ji-sung. Good, strong midfield running. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Palestine blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's in a decent chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Strike in
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 4, Van Dijk. Number 6, Adams.
Works it forward. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.
അത് പാലസ്തീൻ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് പാലസ്തീനെ നമ്മൾ സപ്പോർട്ടാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് നീ വേറെ രാജ്യത്തിന് ഫ്ലാഗ് വെച്ചു പോവാ, അപ്പം ചിലപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ നിന്നെ തോപ്പിക്കും. പാലസ്തീന് സപ്പോർട്ടായതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ പാലസ്തീന് ജയിക്കാൻ സമ്മതിച്ചതാ. എന്തോ ഇടയ്ക്ക് വെയിറ്റിംഗ് പോസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് റൂം പാലസ്തീന് സപ്പോർട്ട് ആയതുകൊണ്ട് മാത്രമേ ഞാൻ നിന്നെ ജയിക്കാൻ സമ്മതിച്ചത്. ഓക്കെ, നീ വേറെ ഫ്ലാഗ് ഇട്ടുവാ. അപ്പം ഞാൻ ചിലപ്പോൾ ഹായ് ഹായ് ഹായ്. ഓക്കെ, ആരും ഇല്ലല്ലോ. അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് കളിക്കാൻ പോവാണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഉണ്ടോ വീണ്ടും റൂം മാനസികമാണല്ലോ ചങ്ങായി. ടീം മാറ്റിയോ? എന്റെ ദൈവമേ, ഇവന് സമാധാനം തരത്തില്ല കേട്ടോ. നിനക്ക് എന്നെ തോപ്പിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് എന്ത് സാറ്റിസ്ഫാക്ഷനാണ് കിട്ടുന്നത്? എനിക്കറിയാൻ പാടില്ല ചോദിക്കുക. ഞാനിവിടെ ആരെ ശല്യപ്പെടുത്താതെ ഞാനിവിടെ നിന്ന് പതുക്കെ എൻ്റെ ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് കളിക്കുക. അതിൻ്റെ ഇടയ്ക്ക് വന്ന് വെല്ലുവിളിക്കുക, എന്നിട്ട് വന്ന് കളി തോപ്പിക്കുക, എന്നിട്ട് കളിയാക്കുക. നിനക്കും ഇല്ലേടാ. ഞാനൊന്നും പറയുന്നില്ല. എന്താ കളിക്കണോ? ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി മാച്ച് ഒരു സുഖം. ഭയങ്കര സുഖമാണ് നിനക്ക്. ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ്, ഓക്കെ. അവന് സുഖം കിട്ടാൻ വേണ്ടി മാത്രം ഞാൻ ഒന്നും കൂടെ ഒരു കളി കൂടെ കളിക്കുകയാണ്. അവന് സുഖം കിട്ടാൻ വേണ്ടി. എടാ, നീ ഇതെങ്ങനെയാണ് കളിക്കുന്നത്? ഒരു ഫോണിൽ കളിക്കുന്നത് വേറെ ഫോണിൽ നിന്ന് കമൻറ്റ് ഇടുന്നതാണോ? അങ്ങനെയാണോ? അതോ രണ്ടുപേരുണ്ടോ? നിങ്ങളെങ്ങനെയാ കളിക്കുന്നത്? എനിക്ക് കൺഫ്യൂഷൻ ഉണ്ടോ ഇതിൻ്റെ കാര്യത്തിൽ? വിത്തിൻ സെക്കൻഡിൽ യോനാണ്. ഇപ്പൊ ഏത് ഫ്ലാഗാണ് നീ? അമേരിക്കയോ? ചുമ്മാ അല്ല, 2 ഡിവൈസൊക്കെ. പിന്നെ എന്നാ വേണം? നീയൊക്കെ വലിയ പുള്ളികളാണല്ലോ. ബ്രോ, എനിക്ക് ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യുമോ? അതായത് ഇപ്പോൾ സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്യുന്നു, സൈഡിൽ യൂട്യൂബിലെ കാണത്തില്ലേ, സൈഡിൽ എന്നെയും കാണുന്നു, ആ രീതിയിൽ. അതെങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യുന്നതെന്നറിയോ? ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ തുടങ്ങി ജോലിയൊക്കെ. ഞാൻ ഈ ഗെയിം കളിക്കാൻ നോക്കിയിട്ട് അത് ദിവസമാണെന്ന്. ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് ഞാൻ കളിക്കും ഗെയിം. പക്ഷേ ഈ ആൾക്കാരൊക്കെ യൂട്യൂബിൽ വീഡിയോ എടുത്തില്ലേ, അത് അവർക്ക് ഏത് വഴിയാണ് ഈ സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്യുന്നത്? ഏത് ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ വഴിയാണ് അവർ സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ? അതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് ഒരു ഐഡിയ ഉണ്ടോ? എന്നാൽ ഞാൻ നിനക്ക് വാട്സപ്പ് നമ്പർ തരാം, നീ പറഞ്ഞു തരുമോ എങ്ങനെയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നതെന്ന്? അതാണ് എൻ്റെ വിഷയം. എങ്ങനെയാണ് നീ സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്യാറുണ്ടോ? നിനക്ക് ഒരു ചാനലുണ്ടോ? ഞാൻ നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് ഇഷ്യൂ ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു കേട്ടോ, നീ ഉറങ്ങിയിട്ടില്ല.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Nice interception, well timed. They get a throw in.
നിന്റെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ആരെങ്കിലും സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്യുന്ന ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടോ? നിനക്കറിയാവോ? അവരെങ്ങനെ സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്യുന്നതിനെ പറ്റി അറിയാവോ? ഇവിടെ സ്ട്രീമിംഗ് ആയിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കൗണ്ട് ചെയ്യും ഗൈസ്. ലൈവ് ആണെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യണം ഗൈസ്, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യണം ഗൈസ്. ലാസ്റ്റ് മോർണിംഗ് ലൈവ് സ്ട്രീമിംഗ് ആയിരിക്കും.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Palmer made a good run there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neymar! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Neymar really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Palmer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Number 2.
A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's really well cleared. No outsmarting him this time. Palmer gets it away. Al Nassr yet to have an attempt on goal. Dunk. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Deftly away. Conte. Great skill, that's nice. It's Fulham! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Even in the players who follow the match, culture.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Al Nassr have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. He's gone for goal. Conte. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that has been clubbed away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Odo. And it's Conte. Kante hurtling down that right flank.
Has been indicated.
Bellingham. And he's managed to get rid. And they're quick to get it back. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
നമുക്ക് പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്യാൻ പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ഇല്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ ഡയറക്റ്റ് ഗെയിമിലേക്ക് പോവുകയാണ്. ഞങ്ങൾ എന്തോ പ്ലാനിങ് നടത്തിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. നമുക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Oh, please.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Robertson. Bellingham. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Torres finds himself offside. Knocks it into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Neymar. Good take. Owen! Goal! The breakthrough strike! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Decent chance! He's missed, but not by that far. Now that's well seen too. Conte. That is Conte. Now it's Raul. Now who's going to be first to this? And he can clear it away. And that's been won straight back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
ആരാ നിന്റെ പഴയ സിൻകേറ്റിൽ കൊണ്ടുവരാനാണ് എന്താ കൊണ്ട് വിശേഷം ആൾക്കാർക്ക് ഗെയിം കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ ഈ ഗെയിം പറഞ്ഞ ഗെയിം കളിക്കും 6 തന്നെ കളിക്കും നിങ്ങളുടെ ഗെയിം ഇവനെന്തോ വലിയ പ്ലാനിങ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി പോരാ എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്ന റഫറിക്ക് കോഴ കൊടുക്കുന്നു റഫറിയെ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ഇടാൻ പോയിട്ടുണ്ട് ഇല്ല ഇത്ര സമയം എടുക്കുന്നു റഫറി ആവശ്യമില്ലാതെ പെനാൽറ്റി അല്ല ഇവന് സമ്മതിച്ച് കൊടുക്കുകയും ചെയ്യും എന്നാ പറ്റി നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് പോയോ ആടാ അവൻ പോയി ഞാൻ ജയിച്ചു
ഇതെന്ന് ഇങ്ങനൊക്കെ എന്നാ പറ്റി? What happened, man? എന്നാ പറ്റി? വാ കളിക്കാൻ കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല. ഇതാ ആർക്ക് വേണം വരാം. വാ കടന്നു വരൂ. ആർക്ക് വേണം വരാ. കളിക്കാം. സമയം എന്തായി? 10 മണിയാവുന്നു. എൻ്റെ ദൈവമേ. ഇന്നത്തെ വാർത്ത സുമേഷ് രാവിലെ മെസ്സേജ്. പ്രതിലിപി. ശബരിമല സ്വർണ്ണക്കൊള്ള SIT സന്നിധാനത്തെ SIT പരിശോധന പൂർത്തിയായി. ശബരിമല സ്വർണ്ണക്കൊള്ള കേസിലെ നാലാം പ്രതി ജയശ്രീയുടെ മുൻകൂർ ജാമ്യം. ജയശ്രീ എന്നുള്ളത് ആണാണോ പെണ്ണാണോ? 4 പ്രതി ജയശ്രീയുടെ മുൻകൂർ ജാമ്യഹർജി കോടതി തള്ളി. കോടതിയിൽ അങ്ങനെ. ശബരിമലയിലെ ഭക്തരുടെ പ്രവാഹം ഇന്ന് മല കയറിയത്. ഇന്നലെ മല കയറിയത് 88,000 പേർ. എന്തുപറ്റി? What happened, man? എന്റെ ഫോണിലല്ലേ? ആരുമില്ല കളിക്കാൻ. ചാനലിൽ കുറേ പേര് വന്നില്ല. അവരാരും കളിക്കാനില്ല. ഓക്കെ ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് കളിക്കാൻ പോവാണ്. ആരും ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് കളിക്കാൻ പോകും. ക്ലോസ് ദാറ്റ് റൂം. ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് കളിക്കാൻ പോവാണ്. അതിനുശേഷം മതിയാ. ഓക്കെ ഗായ്സ്, താങ്ക്സ് ഫോർ വാച്ചിങ് ആൻഡ് പ്ലീസ് ഗീവ് ദ ലൈക്ക്. ഓക്കെ ഗായ്സ്, ഡിവിഷൻ 7 നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ വലിയ പ്ലേയേഴ്സാണ്. ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ 7 ആണ് ഇത്ര നാളായിട്ടും. ഗെയിം സെറ്റിംഗ് പാസ് ഗൈഡ്. ഇപ്പം തന്നെ ഞാൻ വേറെ എൻ്റെ ഓണാക്കി ഓഫാക്കി കയറി പോകുന്നത്. അതിൻ്റെ ഇടയ്ക്ക് ഇനി അതും കൂടെ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ വേണ്ട, കളിച്ചാൽ മതി. Well, it's a certain mode you can change the weather settings before the match. This is most useful when you want to play in the weather that is not clear and sunny. The ball tends എന്തൊക്കെ വേണം. ഇതിൽ weather settings ഉണ്ടോ? ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ മഴയൊക്കെ കളിക്കുക. വേണ്ട. പാരീസ് സെന്റ് ജർമ്മനോ?
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
And he's on his... It's Lewandowski!
Lewandowski.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Threads one in. And the pass is intercepted. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Camavinga. And Rafinha. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's gone for a throw-in. Plays it across. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. And it's Fernandes. Shot could be on Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Messi.
Lewandowski. There's the shot! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, that'll do under the circumstances. And this is Torres. Back they go.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Lewandowski. He's being... And he shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Fernandes. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. And he's had a hit. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Hazard. He's come in hard.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Al Nassr in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back on the way. Puyol does well to stand firm.